Broome County officials announced that major upgrades are on the way for the public safety radio system. The project will benefit 55 different primary first responder agencies from police, fire, and EMS throughout the county. The current system consists of 12 different radio systems with portions dating back to 1970. Currently, there are major coverage gaps and the different agencies cannot communicate with one another through it. The upgraded system will meet the county's needs for the next 20 years and will allow departments to communicate with each other. Director of Emergency Services Michael Ponticello says this was much needed.
The public safety radio system is the lifeline between the 911 center, which receives the calls from the public, and getting the information out to the first responders, whether it be police, fire, EMS, or even public works that you need your street plowed. So having a functional public safety radio system is absolutely critical.
The cost of the new system is close to $23 million. Ponticello says by having a consolidated system throughout the county, they are saving about $30 million. To fund the project, the county is proposing an increase to the 911 surcharge, and a home rule request must be approved at the state level. There will be 3 public forums to discuss the topic: Tuesday at the West Windsor Fire Company, Wednesday at the Shenango Fire Company, and Thursday at the Glen Aubrey Fire Company, all of them beginning at 5:30.
It's not only a danger to the officers, but it's a danger to the public.
It's a necessary upgrade.
It could be yourselves, could be your neighbors. You want to get people there as fast as possible. Time is important. And as we work together, like I said, with many different agencies answering calls now, including the law enforcement, we need to be able to talk to one another.
Decades-old radio technology is making it tough to work a scene.
When I first came on a job back in 1964, look what we had. And you know how many of these we had? 1.
Right now, there are 12 different radio systems that date back to 1970. This makes communication between agencies almost impossible.
Not only can we not always communicate with one another, but there are dead spots all over the county. I know for a fact there's many within the village of Johnson City, and I've spoken with some of the other law enforcement heads that have expressed the same problem.
But with new technology, first responders will be able to communicate to each other without having their work slow down.
It's going to help a lot. I mean, we had very limited communications. The portables, the officers are out there in the backwoods someplace and they can't get through.
Now there's a plan in place to help first responders with their life-saving work.
Moving forward with the new radio system, that interoperability won't be an issue. It'll all be one system. It won't be 12 different systems that all the agencies are on. They'll be able to talk to each other, manage their scenes more effectively, provide a better service to the residents of Broome County.
8 new radio towers will be built during the next 2 years. Then the upgrade can begin in 2021. In Binghamton, Dan North, Spectrum News.
When all these people behind me, these heroes behind me say, we need the tools, we need a communication system that works, I have to be able to provide that to them. They need that. That's our duty, is to be able to provide the tools to our heroes that they need. And as you've heard, this is a critical tool that needs upgrading. You think about technology from the 1970s, our heroes need 2019 technology, not 1970s technology.